The sun beat down on the dunes, painting the sand a fiery orange. A lone figure, a young shepherd named Adira, trekked across the desert. Herding her sheep was a lonely job, but Adira found solace in the quiet vastness. One day, a tremor shook the ground, rippling through the dunes like a wave. Fear gripped Adira's heart. This was no ordinary earthquake. The sheep bleated in fear, sensing Adira's unease. As the tremors intensified, a shadow fell over Adira. She looked up, her eyes widening in terror. A towering figure stood before her, blotting out the sun. It was humanoid but impossibly tall, with skin like sun-baked clay and eyes that blazed like the desert sun. This was no man, but something far older, something whispered about in hushed tones around flickering campfires. A Nephilim. Adira froze, her mind struggling to comprehend the sight. The Nephilim looked down at her, his expression unreadable. He spoke, his voice a deep rumble that seemed to echo the desert winds. Adira didn't understand the words, but she understood the tone. It was not one of malice, but of curiosity, even a hint of sadness. Then, as quickly as it arrived, the giant turned and vanished into the shimmering heat haze, leaving Adira trembling amidst her scattered flock. The encounter left Adira forever changed, her life intertwined with the legend of the Nephilim. But who were these enigmatic beings? Ancient texts offer tantalizing clues. The book of Genesis, for instance, describes them as the offspring of sons of God and daughters of men. These were not gods in the traditional sense, but beings of immense power and stature who walked the earth eons ago. The Nephilim are often depicted as giants, possessing superhuman strength and knowledge. Some accounts credit them with teaching humans agriculture, metallurgy, and even warfare. Imagine, if you will, these towering figures sharing their wisdom with our ancestors, shaping the course of civilization. Were they benevolent teachers or something more sinister, their motives lost to time? Their origins remain shrouded in mystery. Were they celestial beings, extraterrestrial visitors, or simply a different branch of humanity, a genetic anomaly lost to the sands of time? The answers, like the desert sands themselves, seem to shift with every gust of wind, leaving us with more questions than answers. But the enduring allure of their story lies in this very mystery, in the tantalizing possibility that giants once walked among us. Across the globe, from the Americas to the Middle East and beyond, ancient cultures whisper of giants. The Greeks told of Titans, the Norse of Jotnar, and the Hindus of Daityas. These stories, though separated by vast distances and cultural differences, share a common thread: the existence of a race of powerful beings who predate recorded history. The Nephilim, according to some interpretations, were not confined to a single location but roamed the earth, leaving their mark on every corner of the globe. Could these disparate tales, passed down through generations, be fragments of a shared history, a time when giants walked the earth? Even the landscape itself bears silent witness to their passing. Cyclopean structures, so named for their immense size, dot the planet. Stonehenge, the Moai of Easter Island, the pyramids of Giza. These architectural marvels seem to defy the capabilities of early humans. Were these monuments built by the hands of giants, a testament to their advanced knowledge and engineering prowess? Or are we simply projecting our fascination with the Nephilim onto the past, seeking answers in the shadows of forgotten civilizations? The reign of the Nephilim, however, was not to last. Myths speak of their downfall, a cataclysmic event that wiped them from the face of the earth. Some accounts describe a great flood, a celestial judgment that cleansed the world of their presence. Others speak of wars, of rebellion against the natural order, and of the giants ultimately falling to the might of gods, or even ordinary humans who rose up against their tyrannical rule. The Bible, for instance, links their demise to the Great Flood, a divine retribution for their transgressions. The Book of Enoch paints a more nuanced picture, suggesting that their downfall was a result of their own hubris, their thirst for power ultimately leading to their destruction. Whatever the cause, the age of giants came to an end, leaving behind only whispers and legends. But their legacy lived on, woven into the fabric of human storytelling. The Nephilim became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the ephemeral nature of power. Yet their story also served as a source of inspiration, a testament to the boundless possibilities of human imagination and the enduring allure of the unknown. The question remains, are the Nephilim merely figments of our collective imagination, or did they truly exist? Separating fact from fiction in the realm of mythology is, well, a daunting task. Ancient texts, while rich in symbolism and metaphor, are often unreliable as historical documents. They are products of their time, reflecting the beliefs and fears of the cultures that created them. Yet dismissing them entirely as mere fantasy would be a mistake. Myths often contain kernels of truth, distorted and exaggerated through centuries of retelling. They can offer valuable insights into the worldview of our ancestors, their hopes, fears, and their understanding of the world around them. The Nephilim, in this context, represent more than just giant beings. They embody humanity's fascination with the unknown, our desire to understand our place in the cosmos. They are a reflection of our own potential for both greatness and destruction, a reminder that even the mightiest can fall. The search for the Nephilim, then, is not just about uncovering the past, but about understanding ourselves. The Nephilim are not unique to Judeo-Christian tradition. Across the globe, cultures as diverse as the ancient Greeks, Norse, and Native Americans all share strikingly similar tales of giants who once roamed the earth. These stories, passed down through generations, speak of beings of immense size and strength, often attributed with shaping the landscape, founding civilizations, or even battling the gods themselves. Consider the Greek Titans, powerful beings who predated the Olympian gods, or the Jotnar of Norse mythology, frost giants who dwelt in the icy realm of Jotunheim. Even Native American folklore speaks of thunderbirds, colossal birds large enough to carry off whales in their talons, and water monsters dwelling in lakes and rivers. This global prevalence of giant myths suggests a shared human experience, perhaps a primal memory of a time when our ancestors lived alongside creatures far larger and more powerful than themselves. Could these stories be echoes of encounters with real beings, their memory preserved through generations of oral tradition? Or are they simply a reflection of our own fascination with the extraordinary, a testament to the boundless capacity of human imagination? The allure of the Nephilim lies in the tantalizing possibility that their existence might be more than just myth. Archaeologists and anthropologists have long sought tangible evidence to support the legends, scouring the globe for skeletal remains, artifacts, or structures that could point to a race of giants. While numerous discoveries have fueled the imagination, oversized skeletons unearthed in ancient burial mounds, megalithic structures seemingly beyond the capabilities of early humans, most, if not all, of these findings have been debunked or reinterpreted through the lens of scientific scrutiny. Gigantism, a real medical condition that can result in abnormal growth, might explain some oversized skeletal remains. Advanced engineering techniques, rather than superhuman strength, likely account for the construction of megalithic monuments. Yet the lack of conclusive evidence does not necessarily disprove the existence of the Nephilim. Absence of evidence, as any good scientist knows, is not evidence of absence. The fossil record is notoriously incomplete, and the vastness of geological time makes it likely that we have only scratched the surface of Earth's history. The search for the Nephilim then becomes a quest for a needle in a haystack, a testament to the enduring power of mystery and the human desire to uncover the secrets of our past. Despite the lack of definitive proof, the legend of the Nephilim continues to captivate our imaginations. Why do these tales of giants persist across cultures and throughout history? Perhaps it is the inherent human fascination with the unknown, the allure of a time when the world was a wilder, more mysterious place. Giants represent a departure from the ordinary, a glimpse into a realm where the impossible seems possible. Their stories also tap into our own sense of wonder and insignificance. Standing in the shadow of a giant, we are reminded of the vastness of the universe and the relative brevity of our own existence. This feeling can be both humbling and exhilarating, prompting us to question our place in the grand scheme of things. Moreover, the Nephilim embody a primal fear of the unknown, a reminder of the forces that lie beyond our control. Their immense size and power represent the untamed aspects of nature, the potential for chaos and destruction that lurks beneath the surface of our civilized world. In a sense, the Nephilim serve as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the fragility of human existence and the importance of respecting the delicate balance of nature. The story of the Nephilim is a tale as old as time itself, a tapestry woven from threads of myth, history, and human imagination. While their existence remains an enigma, their legacy continues to shape our understanding of the past and our place in the universe. Whether they were real beings or simply figments of our collective imagination, the Nephilim remind us of the power of storytelling, the enduring allure of the unknown, and the importance of never stopping asking questions. As we peer into the depths of space, searching for signs of life beyond our planet, we are essentially continuing the search for the Nephilim, seeking answers to the fundamental questions that have plagued humanity since the dawn of consciousness. Where do we come from? Are we alone in the universe? And what does it mean to be human in a cosmos teeming with possibilities? A cosmos where the line between myth and reality can be as thin as a whisper in the wind. The search for the Nephilim, then, is ultimately a search for ourselves, a journey into the heart of what it means to be human in a universe full of wonder, mystery, and endless possibilities. And like the dust from which we are formed and the stars that illuminate our dreams, their story continues to inspire, challenge, and remind us that the greatest discoveries are often those we make within ourselves.